Hello, my name is Charlie Morris, and I'm pleased to be joined by Asaf Lahav, who's the Chief Executive Officer of TechFinancials plc, which is listed on the London AIM market under the ticker TECH. Hello, Asaf.
Hi, thank you very much. Glad to be here and explain to you a little bit what TechFinancials is doing.
Fabulous. So TechFinancial, you founded 10 years ago with some partners. One of those partners has stayed with you. You've evolved from being a binary options trading company in 2016 to a crypto company.
No, we are not a crypto company. We are a software company that started from delivering products to delivering online platforms, online trading platforms to online brokers. Okay, this is back in 2009. Since then, we have been serving, over 100 brokers around the globe with billions of dollars being traded and executed in our trading system. In 2016, as you mentioned, we saw that there is a change in our market, and we decided to diversify our products toward different line of products.
Okay, so regulatory changes in 2016, you've looked around the world, you've seen the landscape, and you're attracted by the digital asset space. Is that correct?
Yeah, blockchain and digital assets were a great fit for the next venture that TechFinancials was involved in. So back then in 2017, the SEDEX founder came to TechFinancials thinking about how to make the diamond a tradable asset like any other asset. And we at TechFinancials, we thought that blockchain is the best way and the best infrastructure in order to create it by bringing transparency into untransparent market.
So to go back a stage, so SEDEX is your recent acquisition. You've got an option to buy 90% of the company. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. So SEDEX, we started it, as I said, in 2017 with the SEDEX founders. And it evolved from a software product into a more, I would say, a huge groundbreaking opportunity where people will be able to trade in diamonds. I'm not talking just about the retail traders. I'm talking about institutions that will be able to trade in diamonds as well. So we did it in 2017. SEDEX decided to go through the ICO path in order to raise money.
But we'll get to that. But just to explain, so SEDEX is a diamond trading exchange at the moment using digital tokens.
That's correct. So you digitize the diamond, and then you purchase the diamonds via crypto-currencies.
Now, so there's 2 points there. The first is that diamonds have never been able to be traded over exchanges because you can't commoditize them, and they're all unique, and they're unlike gold. You can melt it down and weigh it. You can't do that with diamonds. And so you've solved that problem, haven't you? Tell me about that in a second. And also, I want to know why your digital exchange is accepting cryptocurrencies in exchange rather than cash.
So first of all, regarding, there are some issues in order to commoditize diamonds. And one of the issues, as I said before, is transparency. We're using both blockchain technology and some algorithms in order to solve this transparency issue. First of all, you will be able to track the diamond prices, way back. Every transaction that will happen on the diamond will be on the blockchain. Everybody can see it. This is one way to solve the transparency issue. Another way is we are creating an algorithm called DEX, in which we are pricing diamonds according to the gemological data. So these two things will help us in order to get into in order to help the trader at the end of the day to start trading in diamonds.
Well, it's going to be a fascinating project to watch because no one's ever managed to put diamonds over some kind of liquid in some kind of liquid sphere. It's always been an over-the-counter trade done by people in Antwerp and this kind of thing. And if you succeed in that, then that'll be very exciting. But your vision for the tokenization of assets, it goes way beyond diamonds, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, this is the main focus of TechFinancials at the moment. SEDEX is the main focus. This is the biggest project that we are involved in. We are helping SEDEX in order to launch the product in Q4. So they ended the ICO in May, and we are already launching a product in Q4, which I'm very proud with both TechFinancials team and SEDEX team. And of course, later on, we will generalize the solution. We will take the same infrastructure that we have supplied to SEDEX, and we'll generalize the solution in order to bring other types of asset digitization solutions.
And you think you could be trading traditional shares, bonds, property, paintings, everything?
I wouldn't say everything because this is way too much. First of all, we
Not
will,
overnight, but as a vision.
Yeah, as a vision, you know, I believe that everything will be tokenized at the end of the day. This is one of the messages that the blockchain brings to the table. So everything will be tokenized and will be traded digitally. Enough with all these cross-border transactions that are very, very hard to do. The blockchain is here in order to change it, and we want to be a part of this change. This revolution.
To give a simple example, if you've got a broking account in London or New York or something, then you can buy shares that trade in that country, but you can't necessarily buy small caps in Japan, can you?
Yeah, it's very hard for you now. If everything is tokenized and put on the blockchain, then you can purchase shares all over the globe. Even you can purchase fractions of a share, not just the whole share. Buying Apple is very expensive today. Someone from Africa cannot buy Apple, but a fraction of a share he can buy and get involved in the market.
Yeah, so it's an exciting area, and it goes way beyond the stock market and traditional financial assets, and into new areas such as diamonds.
Yeah.
So what have you done how much software have you built? How big is your team? Where are they?
So we have built the entire infrastructure for a blockchain-based trading application. Based on that, SEDEX has built their own trading application because this is specific for the diamond industry. Then we have teams both in Israel, small team in Israel, and a big team in Ukraine that is doing a great job. I'd like to thank them for the work, really working very hard in nights and days in order to make it happen.
Yeah, and you funded this thing through an ICO. That's quite interesting because it's very rare that you see the new world of fundraising and the old world of finance come together. But you've managed to achieve that. You've got a listing on the stock market, with a market capitalization, I think before the interview of 5 million, but actually we just heard that it's more like 6 million, isn't it? Having had your shares just jumped, but you managed to raise $20 million US, which is give or take 15 million pounds. So somehow your market capitalization is below the amount of money you recently raised.
Yes, it's a strange situation at the moment. We raised crypto. I remind you, we didn't raise we raised a little bit of fiat.
Is that crypto still in crypto?
Some of them we converted some of them to dollar. SEDEX converted some of them to dollars, and then we have SEDEX has of course also crypto, bitcoins and whatever other cryptos that they have, and of course they are using it in order to build a platform. So, and it doesn't make sense from my point of view, the current situation, but,
But your platform, how many people are building it and where are they located?
As I described, the platform itself is built by both the SEDEX platform is built both by TechFinancials, the infrastructure. It's about 40 people in Ukraine. Okay. And SEDEX is built by a team of 10 people.
So you've got quite a lot of expenditure going on. Yeah. And all of that 20 million raised is committed to that project?
Yes, eventually it's committed in order to bring the platform to a stable point. And then, of course, marketing. You need marketing spend in order to... this is a huge project, and you need to market it globally. By the way, SEDEX is going to launch here in UK. Okay, it's going to launch here in UK, probably around by the end of the year, something like that.
By the end of this year?
Yes, by the end of this year.
And then everywhere 2019?
Yeah, it will be... I don't know exactly how they are going to explore other territories, but they are going to launch here in UK. They will start in UK, and then they will probably move to other territories as well. Yeah. And of course, this is just the beginning of SEDEX. The launch is the MVP, the most important things that you have in the product. But down the line, there will be derivatives over diamonds, and people will be able to short diamonds. So there are a lot of financial instruments that we are going to introduce to the market based on the diamond trading.
Yeah, we can't short diamonds because diamonds are forever.
Yeah.
Well, so if you're given the choice of buying the shares in TechFinancial or buying the ICO, the token, it strikes me that when the market cap is so low, the shares offer compelling value versus the ICO right now. But you're telling me that long term you'll be able to buy diamonds with the token, with the ICO token. Is that correct?
Yeah, people will be. Yeah, they will go through using the SEDEX coin. They will go to the SEDEX exchange and will be able to purchase diamonds. Diamonds. They will purchase diamonds that will sit in a custodian. Of course, they will go through verification process. Every person that will participate in this market will go through AML and KYC processes.
Sure.
Yes, it's going to be very interesting.
I'm very excited about watching your experiment of trying to put liquidity into the diamond market, and I'm also very excited about watching a diamond dealer accept your token in exchange for a diamond. Personally, I prefer to back the shares. But anyway, Asaf, thank you very much for coming on. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you very much.